What's up and welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast for episode number 320. I don't know. I'm dying. Wonder.
Whatever.
What?
I have mixed checks.
What do you mean whatever? What?
Bro thinks he's dying.
I'm kinda dying.
I disagree. You look very much alive.
Real quick, we missed this from the episode 2 weeks ago where you were talking shit about Nebraska.
Oh,
Aspen commented on that episode of the podcast.
sure she did.
She said, "He just hates Nebraska to piss me off. I will forever cheer for Nebraska, which means I'm loyal, which is good for him. I will dress our baby in Nebraska gear just to piss him off, though."
It won't happen.
Oh, it will. Oh, I'm gonna start sending like Vikings gear too. Maybe some Dolphins and Patriots gear just to piss you off. Ooh, a Mahomes jersey.
I'd let him wear Vikings gear.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I think the only one that would really piss me off is the Kansas City one.
Yeah. Send some Rockies stuff. We'll get them used to the torture early.
Don't do that to that kid. Give him a chance.
No,
man.
wait. The Rockies might be good though. Okay.
I've heard that before.
Okay, so here's the funniest bit of this. The Rockies are 1-3 to start the season.
Uh,
I have to go find this exact tweet. Yeah. The Rockies are the first Major League Baseball team since the 1912 New York Giants to lose 3 of their first 4 games of the season, while also scoring 20 or more runs and allowing 15 or fewer. The Rockies have a positive run differential right now, while being 1-3. So their pitching is good and their offense is good. But, well, until yesterday, it hadn't all combined. The first 3 games of the year straight up started, they lost 2-1, then 4-3, then 4-3. And then yesterday, beat the defending American League champion Toronto Blue Jays 14-5.
ooh. Ouch.
Bullying. No, genuinely. Okay, I stand by this year the Rockies are not going to be actually very good, but they are going to be good in the sense where they like have a bunch of good young players, and in every series they play well. Like the first series of the season. They might lose all 3 games, but like last year when we played the Blue Jays, in 3 games, the Blue Jays scored 58 runs. So if the Rockies even are getting swept, but it's constant, like they lost by a run, you know what? That's good baseball team. I don't even care. It's progress. The progress for the Rockies is very sad. But it's also one of those things. If they lose 100 games for the 4th year in a row, do you want to know how much they still improved by if they only lose 100 games? They improve by 19 games. Like,
Oh my God.
it's not hard to be better than where we were. And I'm still a psycho who thinks we're only going to lose 90 games because I have hope.
You know, the sad part about those young people, though, is a couple of them most of them are probably good enough that, other teams are going to fucking pick them up and your team's going to give them up and
No.
bring back somebody that's 12 times worse
No.
and pay them twice as much money.
While the Rockies still have the same ownership, kind of, so it's the Monforts. Dick, who is the dad and the normal problem when it comes to the Rockies, he basically relinquished control of the team to his son, who immediately fired everybody and brought in non-Rockies lifers. And straight up, like in the introductory press conference for Paul DePodesta was like, look, most of the people in this room have experienced what it's like when baseball is good in Denver. I intend to make it that way again. Now, I stand by. It's going to take some time because the Monforts aren't that rich and they are paying Chris Bryant way too much fucking money. And until that goes away, it's hard for them to spend a ton more money, and I understand that. But I have, for some dumb reason, I have faith. That's all I got for that.
Well,
I have faith because I'm dumb.
they're the Rockies. I don't. I have zero faith until they prove otherwise.
Well, damn, Daniel.
I don't even technically have a baseball team that I cheer for. So my word really doesn't matter much when it comes to baseball.
You should develop a love for baseball. It's fun.
No, that'd just be another team to crush my hopes and dreams.
Yes. Well, if you root for the Rockies, you never have hopes and dreams to begin with. So you just get to ride the highs when they happen. And then if they lose, you go, you know what? I didn't even expect to be here. Fuck this. This was good. This was good times.
Yeah.
Oh, what I didn't finish reading, though. So they joined the 1912 New York Giants, the 20-plus runs and allowing 15 or fewer. The New York Giants won the National League pennant that season, making it all the way to the World Series and losing to the Boston Red Sox, which is funny because the last time the Rockies made the World Series, they lost to the Red Sox. Maybe we'll do it again. Give me a Rockies World Series run.
Most likely not this year, but
I mean, could happen. Like,
I could win the lottery.
Right. But also, it is very funny. Chase Dollander, he's the pitcher I went to go see, like his first career start of last year. I've talked about him a bit. He is the funniest pitcher to ever play baseball. Dude has some of the best stuff in the game. Like, his pitches are crazy. He doesn't know how to control them. And it's really funny because he will embarrass two people with strikeouts that are just the ugliest thing ever, but like beautiful if you're the rooting for the pitcher, ugly if you're rooting for that batter. Like Dollander will just embarrass two people, and then he'll give up 3 straight home runs on 3 pitches because his fastball just lives in the center of the plate. It is the funniest thing because he's starting in the bullpen this year, and yesterday he is the reason the Blue Jays scored 5 runs. It was 14-1 when Dollander took over in the 6th. He pitched 3 innings and gave up 5 runs. But he's so talented. Like, you can see everything. Like, when you watch him, it's like he could be one of the 5 best pitchers in baseball. But on the other hand, he can be one of the 5 worst pitchers in baseball. It is very fun. He's the type of guy where you go to watch him and you're like, I'm either going to watch the greatest pitching performance of all time or I'm going to want to leave by the 3rd inning. We'll see.
Gotta love sports. Or hate them. I don't really care.
Yeah, that's
you do
fair.
you.
Yeah, do life as you want to life.
I was kind of hoping that Aspen would go into labor this last weekend so I wouldn't have to go to work this weekend or this week.
Yeah.
So that's not happening, apparently. So, not sure when it's going to happen. I mean, technically tomorrow is our
due date's
actual
tomorrow.
due date.
It's going to happen at like 5:38 p.m. on Friday. So just after you get home from work.
Probably. Well, I won't be getting home from work because it's my Phoenix Friday this week.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay. Well, then, yeah. So 5:38 on Thursday, then, just after you get home from work.
Well, I'm kind of hoping it's like a 2:00 in the morning or just after midnight tonight.
Yeah.
And then we actually give birth tomorrow, so that actual birthday is April 1st.
Yeah, Jenna and I are rooting for that for you guys too, because it'd be funny.
Well, it's just kind of cool because It's not like we planned it,
Right.
but it's the same day that we started dating. I asked her out on April 1st, which a lot of people are like, why would you do that?
In case she said no, I could say it was a joke.
I knew she wasn't going to say no.
I know.
She kept pestering me. When are you going to make it official?
Well,
I wanted it to be special. So I did it on April Fool's Day. And I took her to that really expensive ass restaurant in that itty bitty town that's not far from here.
right. I've still never been there.
Yeah, well, it was like $220 for the two of us, so. But I suppose it was worth it.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you suppose?
Well, I mean, when you spend a lot of money, that just means it was special, right? It had to
I
be.
don't think that's how that works, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the food was really good, and we had the fillets and stuff, and
Yeah.
it was good. But so, we dressed up all nice and all the good stuff.
Which is funny. I was off whenever I did the math when we were talking about this last time. And it's not because I had the day wrong. It's because I don't know how to count. I want to preface with that. Because it was a couple of weeks ago. Because it wasn't the beginning of March that was 6 months. It's the beginning of April. I just don't know how to count. Because in my brain, it's like, yeah. So I did the like October, November, December, January, February, March. That's 6, but that's not how time works. So, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, it hasn't, yeah. It's like that is our 6th month of dating, but you haven't hit 6 months, if that makes sense. I'm just stupid. So Friday, we're going to fun dinner, and then Rockies game on Saturday. That was not supposed to line up this way. It was just free tickets to a game. Because the Rockies sent out a thing. They're like, hey, fill out this survey from last year and you get free tickets. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
So we're getting free tickets to a game where they're giving out a free like jersey before the game.
Oh.
So I get to go for free and get free jersey. I think I did this perfectly. Free thing.
Damn, they got to be desperate if they're giving out free tickets for surveys.
Every MLB team does that.
That's true, because nobody would fill out the survey if they didn't get something out of it.
Right. And it's like, I think there's like a thing where you have to have gone to multiple games the year before. So they already know you're like spending money on them anyways.
Right.
And it's like, I went to 10 games last year. It's not going to, like, in their mind, it's like, well, if he goes to 10 again, if he only pays for 9 of them, we're still doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Depending on the survey, you're probably going to get a little more, valid information on the guy that's been there 10 times versus the guy that's never been there.
Yep. So filled out that, and then they were like, pick your day for free tickets. And I could have picked opening day, but at the time, life was still lifing, so it didn't seem like a Friday would be a good choice. Now it would have been, and it's kind of sad, but who cares?
It'll work out. It shall all work out.
I feel like ass again. So
you catch a bug?
Probably. I'm kind of hoping it's just allergies, but my allergy pill that normally kills my really bad allergies hasn't touched it in 3 days. So I don't think it's allergies. What I did learn was, you remember when I was talking about I still haven't gotten to go to the other doctor yet. It's been 3 months. We're not going to talk about how annoying that's been.
Yeah.
But the psoriatic arthritis thing, the thing that could kill me, that thing that I might have because I have psoriasis, which is a whole other thing. Apparently, because that's an autoimmune thing, it can fuck with your immune system. And guess who in the last 2 years, or in the last year since this started, has gotten sick more times than they had in the last 5 years before it?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's freaking me out a little because it might mean I do have the thing that I really didn't want to.
Well, you might be freaking yourself out for no reason too. So
Might be. Maybe I just got really unlucky and got sick twice. Or maybe it is just my allergies and my body's just like, no, fuck you. You're going to deal with this. I have no idea.
right.
So I can't say anything for sure. I just know I'm mad about it.
It's a lot easier to get sick in a city than it is out in the middle of nowhere. So
That is also fair. The thing is, out in the middle of nowhere, we actually used to go places and go do D&D stuff.
right, but those people have only been in contact with 50 other people that day. When you're in city, you can come into contact with somebody. That person's been in contact with thousands, possibly. So, yeah, a lot higher chance that somebody's going to pass something on to you.
That's fair. That is fair.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So,
I have also been sick twice this year.
fair.
So,
Maybe we're just getting old.
that's kind of what I boiled it down to. Our immune system just isn't as strong as it used to be 10 years ago.
Right? That's fair.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm not looking forward to training tonight because I'm pretty sure our training is going to consist of packing 2,000 eggs worth of, full of candy for the Easter thing. That most likely I'm not going to participate in because I will be most likely at a hospital. So,
Yeah. Oh, God, it's like this weekend Easter or something?
I think so.
Oh, shit. Who'd have thought?
Right.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of rough because we're usually short staffed anyway when it comes to doing the Easter thing in the park for the kids. And two of us are going to be possibly gone that out of the, I don't know, there were only like 5 of us last year. So
Fun.
do you want to drive down here and be the Easter bunny?
No.
You sure? We'll give you a free water.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's not even the good water either. It's like the water that's been sitting on our floor in the fire hall since the big fire in our area.
Yeah.
It'll have a nice plastic taste,
That's hilarious. Graphic just got posted of the most losses by team in NFL history. Number 1 is the Arizona Cardinals, unsurprising. Number 2 is the Lions. Number 5 is the Bears, and number 8 is the Packers. Just what happens when you're in a division with the Vikings, I guess. Because why are the Vikings not here? That makes no sense. Outside of the Bears, they're just as old as all of those teams. Where the fuck are they? We just don't lose.
Well, you guys just win just enough games to not be on that list, so.
Yeah, constantly.
Vikings haven't even ever been to a Super Bowl, have they?
The Vikings have been to and lost 4, the same as the Bills. That's why the story is so fun, you fucking moron.
That's right.
Asshole.
That's right. Hey, I can't rub anything in. Like, I'm in the exact same position you are.
I know.
Except I have a quarterback.
I mean, we got Kyler Murray. Which, all the people who were saying there was going to be a QB competition, that, I think, got flushed down the window yesterday. Fucking Kevin O'Connell was asked about how defenses will play against their weapons on offense. He said, I call it the Justin Jefferson program. If they're playing man coverage, they're absolutely not playing Justin one-on-one. What that means is we're going to try and play those coverages. They're going to try to spy on Kyler Murray, or for that matter, any of our other QBs.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah. You're leaving yourself a 3-man rush, so you have to ask yourself, what do you want to take away? If the answer is Justin Jefferson or Jordan Addison, there's going to be some opportunities for everyone else.
Right.
But yeah.
Well, that's one thing that the Vikings haven't really had in a while, and that's a running QB. So
What do you mean? We had JJ last year.
well, a running QB that is also pretty talented arm too. So
I mean, JJ has a talented arm. That's not the problem.
when he's not murdered,
Right.
Kyler's got a little more experience than old JJ does. And playing for the Vikings is probably going to feel like playing for the best team on the planet compared to what he's played on for the last however many years of his career.
Yeah. Because his best moment in Arizona is the Hail Murray, which, yes, I'm bringing up the game that beat the Bills, but it was a regular season game. Who cares? Mm-hmm. That's his crowning achievement.
And it still hurt the Bills. So, I mean, even though it was a regular season game, it fucking sucked.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The way I look at it is it's probably, I don't know, kind of like Sam Darnold in a way. Played for shitty teams, comes to a good team and goes, holy crap, I could have been doing this whole time.
Yeah.
So, let's just say if the Vikings just did a random, oh my God, we're good, and went to the Super Bowl, would not completely surprise me.
It'd be fun.
I'm sure it would be. I hold out hope that it's the Vikings and the Bills.
Fair. That'd be fun. It'd be annoying, but it'd be fun.
Somebody's ending the drought.
Yeah. Might need 13 or 14 overtimes, but it'll end eventually.
No shit. Right? Might have to call it a game and come back next day and
yeah. Yeah, that's a time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be weird watching our Bills defense this year, that's for sure.
It's going to be
different
something.
System.
Yeah.
I still think we're going to see quite a bit of nickel, but
maybe.
Definitely not going to see the 4-3 like we're used to. Y'all 3-4. You're gonna hope these people that we're bringing in aren't like fucking Von Miller, where they play 2 snaps and blow their knee up or something. That seems to be a tragic trend for the Bills.
Yeah.
But who are you hoping the Vikings draft? Have you looked into that at all?
I have not really. I am definitely, this is the worst I've ever done when it comes to scouting. I basically haven't. Without doing the podcast the way we normally do, and now only doing Sports at Sunup as a news thing, I've paid attention, but not the same amount.
Right.
I mean, in a perfect world, they would end up trading up to either get Caleb Downs or Jeremiah Love. So Jeremiah Love, the running back out of Notre Dame, or Caleb Downs, the safety out of Ohio State. Mm-hmm. I don't think any of those is actually happening, if I'm honest. I would love it if Mansour Delane fell. He's a corner. I mean, they've been talking about their plans to extend Jordan Addison, but I can also see a world where they don't and they just draft a receiver. I also see them. I know they're not going to take a lineman super early. I do expect a center to be a day 2 pick though. Try to get the best of the guys available because they don't really have one right now. There's some weird ones. I could see Jermod McCoy, the corner out of Tennessee. I could see them going Kenyon Sadiq. It's a really weird choice. He's the tight end out of Oregon. He's weird. Like, he fits the team really well. The issue is you still have TJ Hawkinson for a year, but the way we just reworked his contract is that TJ Hawkinson is gone after this year. So maybe you take, one of the best guys available in this draft class in general and just say, fuck it. He's not, obviously he'll be useful this year, but he's not going to be tight end 1. But next year, now you don't have to think about it. Excuse me. There is a lot of people have been saying Dylan Thieneman. I don't know if that's how you say his name. He's the safety out of Oregon. I really hope if they go safety in the first round, it should be Caleb Downs, or you don't go safety in the first round. That's at least my view of it for this year. Because I think there are a bunch of corners who are better. And I think, I'm trying to remember the kid's name. I think if you're going to take a safety, you wait until the second or third round and take Kamari Ramsey out of USC. I think he is very good. And you know me and my, day 2 and 3 safeties. I always know them. I don't know why, but I do. Shout out Kobe Bryant. And soon, shout out Malachi Moore as soon as he gets more starts in New York. I will be right, and I will be sad. What about you?
Yeah.
Anything you want for the Bills?
Well, I have a feeling they're either going to take a receiver or they're going to take an edge rusher / linebacker type guy in the first round.
So you know what I think they'll do, because I think your favorite team is kind of stupid?
Well, hopefully it's not another tight end.
No, I think they'll take an edge rusher. I think they'll probably end up, because he'll fall in the draft, and they'll take Keldrick Falk, who he coming out of Auburn. He's really young, and a lot of people are just equating the really young to a lot of potential. Except I don't for Dallas Turner. Right? The reason he went so high is, yes, he had college stats, but you also see the freaky bend and the crazy speed, and you go, okay, he doesn't have it all put together yet, but he's 20. Give him 3 or 4 years. This kid's 20, but everything I've seen of him, you watch the tape and you don't go, oh, he has all the tools. You just go, oh, he's all right. It's just because he's young and a freaky athlete does not actually equate to potential. You need flashes of the actual play on the field, and he just doesn't really have those.
Well, I've been seeing things where it's highly doubtful, but I've seen talks about, because of the knee injury or whatever, that Casey Concepcion, I think it's his name, the receiver, he may fall to maybe even the second round. And if that's the case, I think the Bills are going to run to the podium and to turn in that ticket for him.
Yeah.
Especially since they aren't sitting where they absolutely are dire needs for a receiver now that they have DJ Moore. And maybe hopefully a healthy Palmer. And they might bring back, it wouldn't be surprising if they brought back Brandon Cooks either.
Yeah.
So I would say they would run to the podium for Casey Concepcion.
Yeah.
And if he's not there, I think they're going to go with an edge rusher. And I don't remember Falk being, because I listened to a Bills insider guy or whatever.
Yeah.
And they've been talking, and there's a lot of depth in receiver and edge rushers and stuff. So it doesn't sound like, it's like, I think it's going to be receiver if Concepcion's there, but if not, there's more receivers out there that are kind of what the Bills are looking for, that will go in the second round and the third round. And I honestly really, really think that they're going to trade up and get back their second round pick.
Fair.
Somehow. And they're going to go for receiver or edge rusher receiver, and it's going to be in that one of those two orders.
Yeah.
And then after that, they're probably going to mostly focus on defense, They might go for a true nose guard type guy.
Yeah.
There's not a ton of those that are super flashy. You know, it's kind of a mild draft class in most areas. If you kind of, you know, most of the times you kind of have your here's your golden ticket card guys that, you know, they're there, they're gonna go in the first round. You know, your 20, 25 guys are. This year it just seems like there's a couple guys that are like, oh yeah, if they're there, you go get them. But if not, then, you know, you're kind of just, everybody else is kind of mid.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not the end of the world if you don't get the guy that you're originally looking for. There's a lot of people out there that have the same skill sets, and they're all athletic, but they're not like, you know, above and beyond like, oh my god, athletic, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I could see them taking like a true nose guard in like the third round, and then, you know, just filling in maybe another linebacker later on, or and then I think in the late rounds they're probably gonna. I wouldn't be surprised if they pick up like a kicker or a punter. So
fair.
Definitely, we'll have to see how Tyler Bass is. But if he's not good to go, it would not surprise me if we took a kicker. You know, unless we find a kicker somewhere else, or bring back Prater even.
I thought you already brought back Bass.
We are bringing him back, but if Bass comes back and he's injured, you know, say like last year where he was injured in the preseason stuff, and, you know, they'll call up whoever to come kick, but I think they're gonna work him out, you know, make sure, you know, he's good to go.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I definitely could see them taking a kicker or punter or something this year.
Fair. Trying to think. I have to move on from football because I forgot the story I was going to tell you when we started.
Oh god.
Me into almost dying, apparently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Sunday night, it was the first day I had been sick. I was fucked up.
You almost got run over by a car already, huh?
No. So I went to bed. No, I was only close to getting hit by another car when I first moved here and almost got hit by that bus. We don't talk about that one anymore, though. That was a long time ago. But so we were in bed. I was sleeping like shit. So was she, because she's sick and tired and in pain. And we're asleep, and apparently in the middle of the night, I am face down on my pillow and just kicking my feet and my arms really hard for no reason, just like up and down. And she is confused and annoyed because what the fuck am I doing? And then a little while later, I flop over and do the like. Apparently, she thought I was awake and just mad I couldn't breathe. No, I was asleep and apparently trying to suffocate myself because my pillow
was just suffocating.
Yeah, because my pillow's like one of those purple pillows, so it's got like the cooling gel stuff. So, like most pillows, you could lay face down and you could still kind of breathe because it's like, you know, not foam, but like
not those. They suction to your face. Bro's dreaming about drowning or something.
I don't dream, so I was just asleep. But yeah, she was like, yeah, I was so mad at you. I was like, I was asleep. That didn't happen. And she's like, oh, so you almost died. I was like, I guess so.
Bro was just sitting there dying, and she was just going to let you die.
Well, I mean, would you assume that somebody was dying or just angry for some reason?
I don't know. We pretty much, Aspen and I, we pretty much zonk out when we do finally sleep, so... You know,
fair. Normally we do too, but life is lifing.
But and I have that the I don't know. sometimes the ability to just stop breathing in the middle of my sleep
Do you have sleep
for a
apnea?
long. No, which is I don't have any problems breathing in my sleep. Like I breathe fine. I don't snore much unless I'm sick.
Right.
And but like there's just I think it honestly has something to do with what I'm dreaming or something.
Interesting.
I don't necessarily remember the dream, but like whatever I'm dreaming causes me to hold my breath. Like maybe I jumped underwater or something in my dream or
Yeah.
whatever. But sometimes Aspen will be awake and I'll just stop breathing for like minutes. And then eventually I'll get woken up to her kind of like shaking my shoulder. And then I just kind of like, and I look over and I'm like, what? You know? She's like, you gonna breathe? I haven't done that in a while though. I know I did it a few times at the trailer house when we were in the trailer house. So maybe it had something to do with the trailer house. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe there's a ghost. Maybe there's a ghost in there trying to suffocate me to death. It was the dark side. Somebody was force choking me. Giggity.
Yeah.
Force choke. Ah, daddy.
All right, settle down.
What?
Just settle down.
No one said this was a family friendly show.
That's true. Nobody ever did say that.
It's rated R for Steve the Pirate. Don't know if anybody's going to get that joke, but I get the joke.
Sorry, I'm looking at things because. So you remember Jason Blundell? He was the lead for Call of Duty Zombies for like all of Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. And then I think he was there for parts of. No, he left just before Black Ops 4. And he like had left and was starting his own game studio to work on stuff. And then that game studio got shut down and he started a new one, this one under Sony. And it was like rumored he was creating a zombies game. Well, Sony shut that studio down this week and he has been like going on a stream and he was like, yeah, we were making a zombies game that we think people really would have loved, whatever. You know, and we were getting kind of close to like people finally getting to see it. But it got shut down. So I got distracted because he's currently on JC Backfire's stream and he announced a third new studio. And he said, third time's the charm, right? And I guess if not, then it'll be the fourth. We'll see.
There will be a zombie game at some point.
But yeah. It's funny.
I know I broke down and I bought Crimson Desert.
Even after you saw the problems that people were having with it? I don't know. We talked. There were weird problems. I know I've seen some people not like it. I know we like talked about the AI thing, but I never looked into that because I couldn't be asked. I can't lie.
I haven't had any issues with it performance-wise. That's some of the problems I heard about was like the performance-wise. It was having issues and stuff. But like I haven't had much issues with it, but I'm also not playing on my PC either. I'm playing on PlayStation. So I don't know. I haven't noticed anything super major. Mechanically, it is very much different than most games you play.
Right.
And so I know there's a lot of people that hated the game because like, oh, the puzzles and the bosses are too hard. And it's like, well, use your brain a little bit. Like, come on. And I've already come across a puzzle that was just like, holy crap, this is a pain in the ass. And after you figure it out, it's like, oh, well, I was just stupid. That's why, you know, you just didn't notice one little detail. And then like the thing I'll say about it is like, there's so much stuff in this game.
Yeah.
Just so much stuff. And like you could just be running out in the middle of nowhere and there's nothing around you but trees and grass. You come across a hole in the ground with a ladder and you go down and it's just this whole like, I don't know, Indiana Jones type, like booby trapped, crazy stuff. just in the middle of nowhere. So
Fair.
and you get cool stuff out of it, and I don't know. I haven't had, and I know like a lot of the issues people had were addressed with the first patch.
Yeah.
So because there was like there was some inventory things that were problematic, and then there was some other stuff that were super problematic. But I was smart enough to usually after the first patch, that's a good time to buy a game because they address the big stuff that's kind of game breaking, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I know even on Steam, if you look up the reviews and stuff after the patch, it has gone up a lot. Most of the reviews are positive now. So, but that's just being smart is waiting till after they drop the first patch. And the good thing is, the other thing I like about it is they do seem to like be listening to what the community says. Like, hey, this is an issue and annoying, and they come out with a patch, and it's like, and they're quick patches too. It's not like Call of Duty where there's a problem and it doesn't get fixed for 3 months, you know?
Yeah.
So, or never fixed if you're Call of Duty.
Right.
So that's the other thing. It's like they actually seem to be like, you know, it's almost like a ride or die kind of feeling from this developer.
Sure.
Like, if this doesn't make it, we're shot. So let's try to make this as good of a game as we possibly can. But it definitely takes some getting used to. I am still not, you know, I haven't played it much, you know, as far as, but like, it's definitely, there's so many different fighting styles and things you can do. And I think that also probably throws some people off because some people get deterred by games that are very difficult. And it's not like you can control the difficulty with the game. It's you have to, you know, upgrade your equipment and upgrade your fighting styles in order to, you know, win in harder areas and stuff, rather than just be like, oh, I'm going to turn the difficulty down or whatever just to get through it.
Yeah.
But
oh, that sucks. Sorry, I also have baseball up on my other monitor. Ryan Feltner, who started the game pitching for the Rockies, got hurt in the third inning. He was pitching incredibly too. This was like his first start in well over a year. So just sad. He did I made it back, pitched perfectly for 3 innings, and then it's like, all right, I'm hurt again.
Sucks. Blow his shoulder or something?
I think his hip.
Oh, shit. That's not good.
Yeah. So
just sit him in a wheelchair. He can still throw.
I don't think you realize how important hips are for baseball.
It's fine. He'll be fine. He'll be the first person to pitch in a wheelchair. The pitches will be so slow, it'll throw them off and they'll swing way early. They're slow balls.
Fair. Could happen. Could happen. Oh, I'm tired. I got like less than 4 hours of sleep again last night.
Yeah. I don't know. We had our marriage counseling yesterday, and it went till like 9:30, and so by the time I got home, we were both ready to just go to bed.
That's fair. Oh, I thought I was ready to go to bed at like 2 when I got back from taking her home, and then I was up until 8 a.m. I don't like being sick.
Nobody really does. Unless you're like, I don't know, 12 years old, and sickness is like, you're sick, but it's like not adult sickness, so you could stay home and play video games and be fine. You know, so you're just happy to be home to play video games. Back when video games used to make you excited, you know?
Some still do.
Yeah.
It's just the games that used to make you excited don't anymore. There's no, oh, I can't wait to hop on Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty 1. Can't wait to play. Click on the main menu, and, you know, it does the ba-ba, ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba, you know? It's like, ah, yes. And then you load into that satellite map, and I'm like, I hate this map.
Right? The next map will be better, I'm sure. And it's not.
No, it only got worse.
And then you'd finally get Nuketown for a whole game, and you'd be like, fuck yeah!
Yeah. Yep. The good old days. Back when I had little to no internet. Had to go over to my brother's place because he had, you know, better internet. I basically lived at their place for a very long time just because they had video games online.
Valid.
And then I went from Black Ops 1 to Modern Warfare 2. I played for a really long time. And that game was so broken and bugged that it was fun still. I don't even know how to explain it.
Right.
No, here's a shotgun that can just, you know, mow people down from halfway across the map, and you just cheese kill streaks and stuff and have 30 kill games. And
well, yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
It's all fun and games until my brother came home and he wanted to play.
Yeah. Then no more fun. And no more games.
Then I had to sit there and watch him play. Kind of sad on the old PS3.
Yeah. Yeah, I have one of those right there. I'm still waiting for all of my stuff for my move to get approved, but apparently my mom just wants to hire a fucking moving company to come move all of my big stuff. She's like, you'll move all your little stuff, but your big stuff's heavy, and I don't want to move it. Kevin doesn't want to move it. You can't do it alone, so I guess I'm going to hire somebody. I was like, cool. Let me know, I guess.
Let's say I'm not going to argue about that.
Yeah, it's like, oh, shucks, I don't have to carry my fucking 400-pound desk all the way down the hall into that elevator. Sick.
Right, yeah.
That was like the only thing I moved in that like pissed me off. This shit was heavy.
Yeah, my brother had to move his safe not that long ago. And I have determined that I am not buying a nice big safe like that until I have like my dream home. Like, we'll probably be here for 10 years, but it's still not worth buying a safe now. And then 10 years later, I have to move it to a different house. I'm not doing that to myself.
No?
1,000-pound safe. No, I'm good. My folks is safe. They literally had to use fence posts and roll it into the basement.
That tracks.
And because heaven forbid you could ever find anything around here with like the fancy hydraulic jacks or whatever that you just put the strap around it and it's just hydraulic and it just lifts everything up and then you just wheel it. Heaven forbid we have any of those around here to rent or something.
Yeah, fair.
But it is what it is.
Dude, the world sucks. That's all I know.
Yeah. It's probably why my kid doesn't want to come out.
I mean, valid.
I heard about taxes. I don't want to pay those.
I heard they keep calling for more people to get drafted. I don't want to.
Oh, they ain't gonna draft anybody. There's a lot of people in our military. There got a lot of people dying or something in order for.
Well, when you start a war for no reason after being the No More Wars guy, people are gonna not want to go to war for you, which is gonna force you to do some dumb shit, and then people won't show up, just like he didn't. So it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I don't understand the point Oh, we have to go help our one ally who has never once helped us with anything. Maybe we don't, actually.
Well, none of our allies really help us much.
That's untrue. In every war, I can point at many different allies who are the reason we won. The one we're helping right now has never been that.
Yeah.
We're not helping anyone. We're just pretending.
For the last 50 years, for whatever reason, our presidents have thought, oh, let's go bomb the Middle East. And
then finally somebody will mostly get it stopped, and then we have to go back.
Yep.
Yeah, it's stupid, and I hate it. And I'm over it, but what can you do? What's to be done?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm so numb to our world right now.
Fair. I can understand that.
Everybody just wants to kill each other.
Sure feels like it sometimes, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm more focused on just trying to get all these wedding invitations sent out, which I have done hardly anything with other than help get addresses and stuff. Aspen has been a saint in that matter.
I was going to say, Aspen texted me for my email address yesterday.
Uh-huh. I think she sent it, so you should have.
I got it today. So I got to figure all that out later tonight.
Yep. So, yeah, there's that. And, who'd have thought getting people's addresses and actually getting their correct names, how hard that would be. Especially since, one county is okay with, their county assessor stuff, and then you go to the next county, and they just have nothing. They have a website that's supposed to have all these information. If you own land, you should be able to search these people's names. Nothing. Not one. It's just there for no reason. But I'll be happy when we got everything all sent off and we don't have to worry about invitations anymore.
Fair.
Anyway, yeah, I'm happy Aspen has been on top of that. The last few weeks she's been online. She pretty much got everything created. Has got all these organizers and stuff, and
yeah,
she made the stickers and stuff that go on the envelopes and
fun.
Because a lot of the invites are just it's just gonna be Facebook invites,
Yeah.
And so we only ordered a couple hundred. And the original place we were going to order those from was $400 for a couple hundred invites. It's ridiculous. We found a place that was a little cheaper, but it works.
Yeah.
I don't think it's as high quality,
Yeah.
Like the edges Fair. And stuff where it's crisp and, clean, but it serves its purpose. It's still nice and
I getcha.
Yeah. Just trying to save a little money.
You gotta sometimes.
Well, Aspen and I have been getting a kick out of these people that are follow us in our journey in our budget wedding. And then they spend $50,000 and call it a budget wedding. I'm like, what on earth are you talking about? That is not a budget wedding.
Well, I mean, technically it is. Anything can be a budget. $80 billion is a budget. It's just a really high budget.
Well, what the point is supposed to be like a low budget wedding.
Oh, I know.
Most people don't even make $50,000 in a year.
Right.
And you're calling that a low budget wedding? Yeah, okay, let's go with that.
Fair.
A low budget wedding to me is like sitting on hay bales when you have an outside wedding to save money on buying or renting chairs and shit. That's low budget wedding for me.
Fair.
Or in my case, I'm having it in a building that I get to rent for free because I'm on the fire department. And even if I didn't get it for free, it'd only be like $1,000 to rent the place.
Fair.
Instead of going literally anywhere else where I would have paid probably $6,000 or $7,000 to rent it for a singular day. But it cracks us up. Oh, our low budget wedding for $50,000.
Right.
Okay.
Weddings are weird.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I'll be so happy when it's like I'm excited and I'm happy that it's happening, but I will be very happy when it is, you know, the day after and we could just kind of sit down and be like, holy crap, you know?
Yeah, fair.
Because we are both like introverts, you know, very much hermits.
Yeah.
And our social radar on that day of our wedding is going to be gone by in 4.8 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, bud.
So, yeah. And it's kind of what's crazy is like from the time like I proposed, it's like, oh, we got plenty of time to kind of just work on things here and there. And then a house happened. And then, you know, babies happening and all this other stuff. And then like next thing I know, I'm like, well, shit. We're only a couple of months out from our wedding.
Yeah.
And we haven't even sent out invites yet.
Yeah.
And you have to RSVP by May 1st. Holy shit, you know.
At least you got them out a full month ahead of time. If people can't figure it out.
Well, part of me was worried about that. It's like, oh my God, you know, we're barely giving people time to plan. But if you think about it, 9 times out of 10, if you invite somebody 8 months in advance, 9 times out of 10, they either A, forget about it, or B, make up their mind right off the bat that they can't go anyway, or they don't know their schedule yet, so they can't make plans. If it's a month in advance, I feel like that's enough time to be like, oh yeah, we're free that weekend or whatever, or that day, technically. You know, we can come out, or oh no, we got this going on for sure, so, you know. I feel like it doesn't make that much difference. Sure, there might have been someone out there that, oh, you know, if you'd have let me know a couple months in advance, our job, you know, I would have been able to take that week off or something for our job or that day or whatever, and then come down. And so I don't know. I also feel like a lot of the people that are getting the invites, like, already knew this was happening and knew what day. They just are waiting on the invite.
Waiting on the invite and then waiting on figuring out what the exact plan is supposed to be.
Right. Yeah. And I think it's really good the way we're doing it because we're not like having everybody come to the church to the actual wedding. You know, that's going to be kind of smaller and select people. And then we'll, you know, have the big, you know, shindig in the much bigger building where everybody can eat and, you know, bullshit and play games and do whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So, but it's exciting.
Are you excited? Are you really?
I am. Yeah. I'm excited because we're going to file our taxes jointly next year and get a tax break. And we have a lot of kids, so we'll get the tax bonus.
Woohoo.
So, yay.
Aren't you just so excited?
Yep. I was excited I was getting $300 back in tax return this year.
Nice. I know I'm getting nothing.
Yeah. But did you have to pay?
I don't know. Mine aren't done yet.
I gotta say, I doubt you would have to pay. But
I'm
maybe
sure I will. I had to last year.
Oh yeah, because of that weird bullshit about you being a entertainer.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that was me last year, not because I'm an entertainer, but because I had capital gain because of Bitcoin. So I sold off my Bitcoin, and because of that, I went from like a $400 return to owing $66. So, yay, capital gains.
Whoa.
But this year there was no capital gains or anything. I just have my retirement investments basically, and I've negative on my small investments I have. So like, I didn't make any money, so there's no gain. But
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
right. Yeah. That's fair.
And I gotta get ready for stuffing Easter eggs.
Whoa.
Yeah. So exciting.
Isn't it?
It is for the kids. But things we do for our communities.
Jake just texted me because he's watching the Rockies Blue Jays game and he's a Blue Jays fan.
Oh.
Oh, Kyle Karros almost made a cool play. But he's like trying to talk shit 'cause of how good the Rockies played yesterday. And he's like, the Rockies offense ran into a real pitcher. Also, last night was bullshit. I didn't know our starter got hurt before anything real happened. It was basically a bullpen game. And I'm like, oh, so like what the Rockies have to do tonight to beat you again? And he's like, yeah, but our bullpen isn't good. Yours is. It's like, yeah, that's a weird thing to say, though.
Right?
Yeah, it's odd. But all right, you got stuff to do. I want to go die a little bit, so.
Sounds good. Don't die completely.
I might.
Like you're trying.
I just tried to. Yep. All right.
Do that.
Well, that was fun. I guess that'll do it for us. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.